de ti y seré toda la vida mientras viva. Por amor soy de ti, por amor, 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 por amor.
Good evening, mi gente. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to El Latino Ruido. Bienvenidos. I am Johnny Boricua Prince Dones, and this is... bro, Charles, where's Harv? Oh, wait a minute. I hear the toilet flushing. He should be coming in soon.
So he's always late.
Yeah. So dime, gente. I hope everybody's having a good day. The weather was sunny in the 40s. And, come up, today's going to be our Valentines Day special. Should be interesting. Mira quién viene por ahí.
Por amor se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor.
¿Cómo está, mi amor?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, mi gente? Welcome to Latino Ruido.
Yes, we're going to have a good show today.
I was changing into my Lincoln Center outfit. How do you like it?
I like it, bro.
Right? Don't get cut. It's sharp.
No, yeah, listen, I cut easy, bro. I bruise easy, too. Cuidado, I'm old, and I'm going to have to charge you with stuff.
What's going on? How was your weekend?
Quiet. You know,
Yeah.
did the usual stuff in the house.
Yeah.
Went to the kitchen, had breakfast, went back to the room, watched TV.
Okay.
Pa'l baño 2 o 3 veces.
See?
You know, went downstairs. Oh, I went to the bodega. I bought a shopping cart.
You did?
One of those big, strong ones. $109, man.
Those are very
But
expensive,
they're strong,
but
bro.
they're strong. They're very good.
Yeah. That's like the SUV of the shopping carts, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And yo le metí paleta coming from the store. I say, hey, this works.
¿Por qué no?
Yep.
The strong one that we have in the house, the wheel broke the other day while I was using
But
it.
it ain't that strong anymore.
What's up, mi gente? Anyway, I'm excited to be back today with Johnny Boricua Prince. We are going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about iPhones, cell phone etiquette, and we're going to talk about a little bit about Valentines and the traditions in Latin America, here in the United States, so on and so forth. Anyway, what's good? Charles, producer man, what's good with you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm probably saving a lot of money since I switched my insurance.
Yeah, right. You change your insurance to who? Don Pepe?
Don Pepe.
That's funny. Bueno, I tagged you. Did you get it?
Bro, look at that. Oh, damn. I'm thinking I got it all by myself.
You see?
Ave María. I
Un
thought I
día
had
de
it.
esto.
Yeah, un día de esto que nace hoy, mañana pasado.
So, what is your pet peeve when it comes to cell phones?
Actually, if I'm out with someone, whatever, you know, and let's say a date,
Right.
and the first thing that comes out is the cell phone and checking, and say, oh, I'm just turning it off or whatever, I know this is going downhill fast. Because
Right.
if anything, you would have had it turned off or the volume all the way down
Right.
before you got to the table,
Yeah.
you know? Or you establish parameters.
Yeah.
You can keep it here. Because depending on this person. If they're a doctor, a lawyer, a cop, someone who's on call all the time,
Right.
I can understand that. But other
Right.
than that, bro, you ain't that important.
Yeah. I hear you. My pet peeve is, I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
When you spend quality time with somebody, don't pull out your phone.
No,
You know,
no.
even if we're spending a quiet moment at like on a dinner date, and it's quiet, we're not talking because we're eating.
Right.
The moment I see that phone come out, I'm like,
Yeah, I said,
man.
when. You know exactly where it's leading.
Yeah.
Whether they're meant to or not, but in your mind, you already have it there. So you know what? There's not a second date here.
Yeah.
Try not to spend too
Yeah.
much money.
And with and family dinners, you know, when we all sit down at a family table, people have the tendency to take out phones
Yeah.
at the table, like if nobody else is at the table for you to have a conversation with.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't establish those parameters
Right.
from its infancy, it's gonna spiral out of control.
See.
And then you're gonna after it's already established that people are at the table with the phones or whatever, then all of a sudden now you want to take it away.
Right.
So So that's where the conflicts come. So now in my house we just don't eat together. Nah.
Yeah, some eat on the sofa,
Yeah.
others in the
In
bedroom.
the bedroom or standing up in the kitchen or whatever. But you know, it is what it is. But what you do is you just try to give your children and whoever's in your house or whatever, you know, you try to give them wisdom. And
Yeah, yeah. That's
hey,
the best thing.
Manny's watching. What's up, Hermano? Hope
Manny,
you're feeling better.
what's going on? Yeah, I hope you're feeling better. I don't know what happened, but I hope he feels better.
He chimes in when he remembers.
Okay. Well, I mean, piggybacking off what we're talking about cell phone etiquette, let's talk a little bit about cell phone etiquette around the countries.
Okay.
You want to start? Or?
No, go ahead. You start with the
Okay.
with the.
So I'm going to start
I'll
with
do the second one.
phone etiquette here in the United States, where they say the phone was first invented, and hello, the word hello, was previously used to attract attention. Saying hello to answer a call would go on to become a commonplace worldwide. And in the United States, an unfamiliar number may be greeted with hello or a statement affirming the receiver's own name. Again, on the flip side, people use hi, hey, what's up, so on and so forth. There is no real taboo on answering the calls here in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see?
And it's George G chimed in. What's up, Georgie?
What's up? Hey, Georgie. There's no real taboo on answering calls in public except in theaters, churches, and more formal restaurant settings. However, Americans do generally try to be aware and conscious of others when doing so. I kind of doubt that.
I highly doubt it.
You know,
Especially
because
in the subway.
people
on the
love for
bus.
you to hear their conversation on their cell phone.
But it's funny because you could be talking to the person on the phone, but you yell because they're far away. But hello, you're on the phone.
Yeah.
Instantly connected. You don't have to speak loud.
You don't have to speak loud.
And then they get upset.
Right.
Mind your business.
Business meetings are a no-go except when emergencies are involved.
Right.
And while the exact cutoff may vary slightly, which is from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., again, highly unlikely, there exists a sort of unwritten rule not to bother others with a call at night. Lies, lies, lies.
Yeah.
That's the
I don't
etiquette in the U.S.
I don't even pick up my phone during the day. If it's important, you leave a message. Now,
Yeah.
if I know who it is, like you call me, whatever, then I'm going to pick up.
Yeah.
Because I know I don't owe you any money.
Ah.
But I generally don't even answer my phone.
Yeah.
I really
hear
never do.
you. I hear you.
And now in the United Kingdom,
Yeah.
British phone greetings are largely the same as Americans, with hello and the like remaining quite common. And much like in the U.S., there's a general sense that people you're physically with deserve more attention than those on the phone. Absolutely, that should be number one rule, and it's considered poor form to interrupt a face-to-face conversation to answer a ringing cell or start texting others. If you don't answer the call, however, be prepared to devote your full attention to it. Eating during a call, showing any other signs of distraction comes off as rather rude to the person on the other end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta pick your battles.
Pick your battles. Another pet peeve before we go to the next one is when you're with somebody and they don't want you to see what's on their phone, they'll flip the phone over.
Well, I can go either way on that. I can understand why people
Yeah.
might think that, but I do that generally.
Mhm.
So when it does ring, I don't really want to see who it is, and what I end up doing is just hit the button, to
Right.
silence it. You know, they
Right.
want to see. So I don't care who.
So
it
you
is.
have a specific reason
Right.
why.
But now, if I know I'm expecting something important,
Right.
I'll.
Right.
I said, listen, I'm going to let you know in the beginning of the meal or wherever we are. I said, listen, I'm supposed to be expecting a phone call. I just want to let you know now that this is a
Right.
very important phone call,
Right,
and it just
right.
happens to be that I didn't want to cancel out on us,
Right, right.
and this is only going to be a 2-3 minute phone call.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, so let's before I go to Brazil, quick shout out. A few people are chiming in right now. Let's say hello. We said hello to George K. He said, "Hola amigos." Elba Robles. Elba, welcome to the show, and congratulations on your new single, "Loca." It's out on all digital platforms.
All right.
Artie Aponte, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Artie.
Gompi.
Manny says, "Remember how we didn't have cell phones back in the days?
Exactly.
We used to
Use the intercom in the lobby to call the
Yeah.
house. Exactly. Exactly. And Georgie goes, I went on a date. She took out her phone and started texting. I got up and left her with the bill.
That's horrible.
Go, Georgie.
Go, Georgie. That's horrible. You come on, man.
Yeah, Elba, también. Congratulations on your new single. I'm gonna listen to it. And
Yeah.
Palante.
Yeah. So phone etiquette in Brazil. Okay. So Brazil is different in the sense that it's rude not to answer your phones.
Right.
So if you get a phone call, even if you're in the middle of a conversation or on a date with somebody, you've got to excuse yourself and pick up that call. So here, answering the phone in Brazil often starts with alô, but be prepared for the caller to ask, who is this? Or who is talking, even though they initiated the phone call. Brazilians love chatting on their cell phones, so brace yourself for a hearty conversation and a slew of goodbyes. Interval. They do that here with the Hispanic community. Would you right before they say goodbye, they find a new topic to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
And they're saying goodbye for the next half hour.
That's how we do. Or now when you do say bye, you go, okay, bye, 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 bye,
Yeah.
bye, 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 bye.
Okay.
And then you hang up. Carmen, what's up, baby?
Hey, Carmen, welcome. And not answering one's phone in Brazil at all is considered rude. And Brazilians will often excuse themselves from meetings, restaurants, and theaters to do so. They would prefer not leaving it for a voicemail.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
it's interesting.
I'm not going to Brazil. No time soon, though, pero. You know,
That's funny.
Yeah, so in France también. Yeah, you grab that one también.
Oh, you want me to take that one?
Yeah, you wanted it.
France. A phone conversation in France typically begins with a standard allo, although salute is also common as well, and it has become trendy amongst the younger generations to string one or more greetings together, leading to constructions like oui, allo, salute. And by large, French have taken the cell phone etiquette that mostly aligns with the American way. So we're kind of parallel with each other.
Yeah, there's a little balance in there. Then
Yeah.
we got in Spain, phone use in public is the furthest thing from taboo in Spain, a country where private discussions in communal spaces has long been commonplace. People here are willing and eager to discuss personal matters on public transit or in crowded plazas. Well, listen, los bochincheros de los averiguados.
They're,
Vamos pa' España.
they're in Spain.
You're going to Spain. It's open house over there, bro. Go in there and find out about anybody.
Averiguado.
You're going to, you got any phone conversations I can be part of?
Yeah, right. Make it juicy.
Yeah, right. So this is it's the whole different places. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find
Let's do
somebody
one
who's
more.
real
Let's
different.
do one more.
Let's go to Egypt.
Ooh, what's in Egypt?
I don't know.
Do they have Egypt?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have Egypt. Talk about Egypt. Phone etiquette in Egypt. Let's go there. When you pick up the phone in Egypt with a warm allo, it's allo everywhere.
Basically.
Don't expect to have a quick and straightforward conversation. It's customary here to begin with exchanging pleasantries back and forth, sometimes for as long as 5 minutes before actually getting to the point of the phone call.
Wow.
Questions regarding each participant's personal news are all part of the ritual, and both speakers will frequently thank God for their good health and status. Once the call does begin in earnest, it's considered quite rude not to give it your full attention. It's considered quite rude not to give it your full attention. Right? Okay. Kind of
So
boring.
they ping pong back and forth.
I'd rather go back to Spain,
Yeah, yeah.
where you could get some good bochinches. Yeah,
so
this is cool. This is cool. So phone etiquette, people. When you're on dates, put the phones away. When you're at family dinners, put the phones away.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
very
don't-
few people practice that.
Yeah. Unless you're having a virtual date. It's a different story.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of
pero-
sand in Egypt, man. Yeah, man, I think we got that.
A lot of sand in each other, don't get into your cell phone. But some families have this custom where when you come into their house, you're supposed to put your phone in a basket
Okay.
and you mingle with the family.
I can take that, yeah.
Yeah.
And you told your people who you're going to say, listen, I'm going to be incognito for whatever. But then
Right.
again, what if you have the emergency?
Well, you tell them with the invite. So this way they'll make the decision as whether they're coming or not.
Or, dejo el número del sitio donde voy a estar.
The house
I'm going
phone.
to your house or whatever, I'll leave the number to your house for anyone who
Right.
needs an emergency.
Right.
Somebody in my house. or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Then that's
Emergency.
different. Okay,
All right, so this was good. This was fun.
cell phone etiquette, cerrado.
Etiquette. Let's
Be
keep it
mindful
real.
of what
Let's
you
be
what you're
mindful,
doing,
yeah.
and if you don't particularly like the date when you see it, then
Yeah.
hello, get on the phone. Mira,
Yeah.
llámame with an emergency.
So for those that are watching and chimed in, this is my sequin jacket that I wore for SOB concert, Sounds of Brazil, not the SOB everybody thinks about, and Lincoln Center. And the reason I'm wearing it is because we're in Valentine's week. Valentine's is next Monday.
Is it Monday?
See? It's
Okay.
Monday. And in the Latino community, it's not just about lovers.
Dude, this
It's
is gonna be
called-
interesting, guys.
It is.
Aida, ¿cómo está?
Who's chiming in?
Aida Ortiz.
Aida Ortiz, welcome. Thank you for tuning in.
Not Ortiz, Ortiz.
Ortiz. You gotta
Yes.
roll the R. You gotta roll the R.
Man, you're gonna get several. You're gonna get several more R's.
Yeah, if she's fine, it's Ortiz.
Así mismo.
So, with the Latino community, including Mexico and Ecuador, we recognize Valentine's Day as El Día de Amor y la Amistad, the day of love and friendship. And I've always wondered because I started learning about that just only a few years ago, where my Hispanic friends used to always say, "Feliz Día del Amor y la Amistad," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "De la Amistad, really?" And they appreciate or they
Yeah, I
include
mean because
friends in that.
what we the custom is defining Valentine's Day with love as far as couples being a couple with that type of love, not love all the way around, love of friendship, a family member, or someone you're in love with.
Right.
So I guess it encompasses everything.
Yeah, and plus it's part of our culture to be, como si cariñoso.
Absolutely.
You're very, somos bien cariñosos, nuestra gente, y we're very touchy-feely. We're hugging on each
Somos
other.
tocón, yep.
You know, especially with a few drinks, all the guys are hugging on each other, laughing, singing, whatever. So it's part of our culture to be cariñoso, and that's why I get the El Día de Amor y la Amistad. Pero let's talk about Valentine's Day in other parts of Latin America. For example, every year on February 14th, there's a large parade in Guatemala City. Guatemala called the Old Love Parade. The parade features the community's senior citizens riding festive floats through the streets and wearing colorful costumes to celebrate love. Yeah, you want to do this one? Peruvian orchids?
Okay, the Peruvian orchids.
Peru.
In Peru, February 14 is considered a public holiday, since Carnival also takes place during the holiday of love. They celebrate this day with large weddings and festivals. They also exchange orchids, a native flower, rather than traditional Valentine's Day flowers as roses. That's
Cool,
interesting.
right?
Okay, yeah. These are pretty short.
Yeah.
Then you got Angelito or Amigo Secreto.
Yeah, that one's from DR.
A fun.
I like that one.
This is from the Dominican Republic and El Salvador. A fun Valentine's Day tradition among children in the Dominican Republic and El Salvador is a small gift exchange similar to Secret Santa. They call this Angelito or Amigo Secreto. The former translates to little angel and the latter to secret friends. Okay.
Nice, right?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. And this one, Colombia, is very interesting. They celebrate Valentine's Day in September 20th and the 21st. Colombia and Bolivia. Very interesting. Tradition of gift giving and festivities are similar to other countries. However, Colombia celebrates it on the 20th and Bolivia on the 21st. What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Wake up. take my daughter to work, my grandson to school, come back home, tomar café, 2 boiled eggs with toast.
That's it?
Ver televisión.
No kissy poo poo for nobody?
I'll kiss myself.
There you go. Self-love. Why not?
Hey, that's the best kind, bro.
So wait, so what do you think about Valentine's Day? Do you think it's overexploited?
I think it's become
commercialized?
too commercialized, and it hasn't. How do you say? It's lost its luster. I think
It's what?
it's lost its luster.
Right.
It's no longer a personal thing. It's because when you say Valentine's Day to someone, oh, you should celebrate it all the time. He goes, but this when it's Valentine's Day is when you, how do you say, commemorate
Right.
or reinforce the love you have for this person or the love you have for this friend or family member or whatever. This is like Christmas. Christmas should be every day,
Right.
pero you bring it together
On Valentine's.
on Valentine's Day,
Well,
yeah.
I would say the same goes for anniversaries.
Absolutely,
know?
that also.
Anniversary is a holiday for the couple to reinforce.
Yes.
I guess, with whatever gifts or something. As you better not forget the anniversary. That's for sure.
Oh no, you can forget about that, bro. You'd be in big trouble.
Let's see who's here. Carmen says, "Hola guys, hola Carmen." Elba says, "Thank you." Manny says, "I use my cell phones to screen my calls."
Yeah, the screen is calls.
George says, "I hate when my cell phone rings when I am on the subway." Nathan is also tuning in. And Carmen says, "I really tell people I will be back when in public transportation." Saludos,
You call him
Aida.
back.
¿Qué más? Who else is here? Artie Aponte, "I'm going to be recuperating from Super Bowl."
Oh, from the Super Bowl. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's your Valentine's Day right
Yep.
there, right?
If you know me, compay, like I know him, a lot of recuperation. He ain't got to worry about going to work either. He retired before I did.
Yeah. Even Marlene's tuning in. I don't see her here, but she's tuning in.
Oh, good.
Um,
Di algo, mija.
Yeah, call us. Give us a shout out here. Type something in this comment area. Well, talk about Valentine's Day. You know Valentine's Day has a dark history.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk
Dun,
about that.
dun, dun.
Let's talk about that dark history. So, it is. You want to start?
Oh, I wanna go here with Saint Valentine wasn't just one person.
Right. It was.
You may already know that Valentine's Day was named after its patron saint, Saint Valentine, or San Valentin.
See.
But there's actually some confusion around which Saint Valentine the holiday technically honors.
Right.
According to History.com, there are at least two men named Valentine that could have inspired the holiday,
Right.
including one Valentine who was a priest in 3rd century Rome. As the story goes, this Valentine defied Emperor Claudius the Second's ban on marriage. He thought it distracted from
Right.
young soldiers, illegally marrying couples in the spirit of love until he was caught and
Oh.
sentenced to death.
Wow, he was killed
Yep.
because he was performing.
Pero en el pescuezo. And they got another legend suggests that Valentine.
Manny
was-
says, whatever you do to your loved ones should come from the heart, not the store. Thank
Well,
you.
you know it's gonna come from the store before
Thank
the heart. In reality, so Manny, floja. Another legend suggests that Valentine was killed for attempting to help Christians escape prison in Rome, and that he actually sent the first Valentine message himself while in prison, writing a letter signed "From Your Valentine."
Look at that.
Get you
Look
that,
at
yeah.
that. So this man was killed for doing good.
Well, this is that was the second one.
That's the second one. So
Yeah.
they were both killed on the same day, not the same date, February 14th, but different years
Right.
before. What year?
But
was
you
it?
know, this is in the Roman era.
This was AD.
It was like about 15 years ago.
Yeah, this was anno Domini.
Yeah, Anno Domini, whatever, AD.
Yeah,
AD.
AD. Yeah, and not anno the Spanish one, anno the Latin
Right.
word.
Right. And then you want to do that one or has
Lees
its
that.
roots? Oh, let me do this one.
Go ahead.
It goes, Valentine's Day has its roots in an ancient pagan festival.
Yes.
Though some historians believe that Valentine's Day commemorates the death of St. Valentine on February 14th, as Mr. Host said, others believe that the holiday actually has its origin in a pagan fertility festival called Lupercalia.
Look at that.
I'm not even going to try and say
They
it
were
again.
pretty freaky back then.
Yeah,
in
it was
the Roman
celebrated
days.
on the 15th in ancient Rome, dedicated to Phanes, the Roman god of agriculture, and Roman founders Romulus and Remus or Remisa, whatever you want to call it. The day was celebrated by sacrificing animals and smacking women with animal hides, a practice that was believed to encourage fertility. So that's where you women get that from, huh? Okay, now we got it. It's an official one now.
So they
So
actually,
you guys are good.
the women actually formed a line waiting to get beat by these rawhides.
Yeah.
From the animals that were just slaughtered.
So it comes from ancient times, ladies. So
That's crazy.
I got you now. You can get that freak on. That freak on's been around for a long time.
Those Roman parties were lit.
Well, you tell him, bro. I want a time machine. I want to go back there for like 10
They
minutes.
were getting drunk. They were running around
you
naked.
tell him?
What?
it's a,
Didn't they have all towels,
Yeah, the toga.
right?
they
La
had
toga.
they had leaves.
Yeah,
Towels,
and they
leaves.
tend to fall. The ropes come undone.
That's hilarious.
You know, it's not prohibited.
Yeah. So Valentine's Day, poor guy, always the good guy, always gotta get killed, for always doing something good.
Always the man that gets killed.
Guys out there in TV land, what is your favorite thing to do on Valentine's Day, or what do you have a Valentine's Day story or horror story or an experience?
Me, no.
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 I remember this one Valentine's Day many years ago. Lourdes, what's up?
Hey, Lourdes.
Lourdes, you're alone again on Valentine's Day. Come on, we gotta fix that. You can't be alone. That's not good.
Now, there's a double standard that I just thought of when she said that. Why is it when a female is alone on Valentine, there's something wrong with her? But when it's a male, they just want to be alone.
There's something wrong with her. Why would somebody?
Lourdes, there's something wrong with you?
No, because
Lourdes, don't pay attention to him. You know that's your buddy, but don't pay attention to him.
But I'm saying like females, like
Yeah.
when they're not married at a certain age.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Oh yeah. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I
You
hear
know, that's
that. a
just
lot.
society, bro. That's
That's
ancient stuff. And
people
goes,
are just
"Mira,
horrible."
Algo le pasa a esa muchacha, déjala quieta.
Yeah.
She's like
No,
45 years old.
She's
Y
45,
no tiene
nobody
un
else
hombre.
wanted her.
You know, and nobody wanted her back then, so nobody wants you now.
Like,
That's
they
not. That's
can't-
not
they
good.
can't see that maybe they just want to be alone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there is no set instructions on when you're supposed to find your significant other.
Right.
It
Right.
could have been the day before you die,
Yeah.
and that's your day of bliss that'll encompass the whole life.
Yeah, but you also notice that a lot of women, when they're born, or when they're born and they're being raised by their parents already set their life as the goal is for them to get married.
Absolutely.
That's the main goal for a lot of families, a lot of parents with their daughters. We want you to get married. What about wanting the daughters to have a good life? What about having them have a great education? How about being an entrepreneur, moving up? How about her not being chosen, but having her choose who her
Right.
mate is?
But that's how. But yeah, as you see now, it's changing. With the women in the what the hell was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, baby.
That's funny.
And so it's you see a lot of women in the workplace,
Right.
corporate. Not enough, but you're getting there. We're making
Right.
strides. The
Right.
women are making strides and stuff like that. And they're women are allowed to have careers now. But
Yeah.
you know it. And then when you come to the old school, oh, now your kids are gonna be brought up delincuentes and stuff. Not to having one parent at the house.
Yeah.
Now, if you can swing a job from home, you can swing both of them. Pero it's a touchy situation because the women quieren salir para adelante también. They
Yeah.
don't want to be just housewives and
Yeah.
moms, stay-at-home moms and
Yeah.
stuff. And God forbid, the man leaves or God forbid he dies.
Right.
Now what does the women have?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
but
know,
the
so it
roles the
gets-
roles are being reversed now. Men
Absolutely.
are staying home to take care of the
Listen,
kids.
I
and
don't
the
mind being a Mr.
moms
Mom.
are working. Marlene came on. She says, "Hey guys," and she also says, "I think we were probably Romans in a past life." Interesting point. Why would you think that?
Yeah,
Tell us
Marlene,
more.
tell
I'm-
us.
I'm interested.
You got this old man's juices flowing now.
Yeah. So a lot of relationships are set up. I think you guys were talking about. Who was talking about that in one of your shows? You were.
About-
with Alyssa. You were talking about marriage and age, and we chimed in and we said that legally, a 14-year-old
show. I
here
remember
in
that
New
show.
York City can be married off with the permission of the judge.
Right, the judge has to give you permission. The parents can't do.
Just in many cultures, by 11 years old, they're already pairing them up
Yeah.
with one of
Yeah.
the richest
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah.
the village's
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
And they never even seen each other
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
until they got to get married.
Yeah,
I'm
India,
like,
India's
what?
like that.
A lot of
parts the
arrangement.
Middle
But I
East.
was just shocked that it was happening here in New York City.
Yeah. It's still
You know?
happening.
That's weird. That's crazy.
Yeah, Carmen says you could believe it. It's up to you. You don't need to have someone with you all the time. It's okay to be alone. You know, and
George says before
Yeah,
marriage.
that's
What happens
the-
before
that's
marriage?
What people that alone say.
yeah,
I'm just
no.
joking.
Listen,
Wait, George, what do you mean by before marriage? What happens before marriage?
They test the waters.
yes,
Well,
kick the
you know what?
tires.
You got to test the waters because there's a lot of people that says, "Oh, no sex until after marriage." How do you do that? How do you not test drive the merchandise
It's because
before-
you're testing driving a vehicle that you're gonna want, but you already have a vehicle that you have.
Right.
Oh, the side chick or the side
Yep.
D.
I don't know about that, bro.
That's crazy.
Be like, yeah, we're dating with you. My man is so great. He's waiting for sex after we marry. Yes, because he
Yeah.
has another vehicle we already driving.
right. That's I never understood that.
Yeah, I can go. It can go either way for me.
Yeah,
You know,
they even
you-
say like before you get like you got engaged and like let's say you're gonna get married in a month, you know, more. That's when you live together. You live together for like that 2 months before the marriage
Yeah.
to see how it feels.
Well, that I get. That I
Yeah.
get. You know, two people should live together before they actually get married because
or maybe not even live together. Go away for some weekends. I'll take a week off and.
you'll get hints of what the person's like when
Oh,
you go away. Yeah.
absolutely.
Bills, parenting, styles, credit, debt, and religious should be discussed. George
Yep.
says.
Yes.
Yep.
Good point.
And there should be 3 bank accounts:
And wait.
your personal account, her personal account, and a house account.
Yep, the joint
Where you
account.
dip your
Yeah.
the joint account where the mortgage or the rent, the utilities, the food, the stuff, and everything, planning for vacation, lo que sea. So that way, everything is taken care of. So what you have left is your money. Basically, you can do whatever you want. You're not hurting the house.
Right.
And I can do what I want. I don't have to ask you permission to get this because it's not taking
That's what
any
we
money
have.
from the house.
Right.
We have our allowance account, which is mine and hers.
Right.
You know, she has hers and I have mine.
Right.
And then we have the joint account,
Right.
and then we have the business account.
Okay.
Right.
See, yeah,
Right.
if you're running a business, then yeah, then you have the fourth
Right.
account and stuff. But
Also,
It's-
family medical history.
that's
Oh,
a
yes.
big
That's
thing
a-
also.
Also, family. Well, that's something you got to discuss with your.
Yeah, but then
partner,
you know something. If
you
you,
know?
if you saying, oh, it's we got a family history of cancer and the bad one and everything, that shouldn't impede you of not wanting to be with this person.
Oh no, that shouldn't. Not
Because
at all.
love and being with someone so called forever, there's no time limit set on that.
Yeah.
That's
You
why.
know?
That's why I was like,
I don't
I
bother.
don't
I mean,
ask
I'd
those
like to know
questions.
about it, so that way I know maybe what to expect.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't base a decision
Yeah.
on what your medical history is.
Wait.
You heard Nathan?
So Nathan said, "I think couples sleeping in separate bedrooms make for a better marriage."
Is that a hint or?
I
But you
don't know
know,
what
but
you're
you know
trying to
something?
say.
No, but you know something in the Jewish community, the Orthodox,
Yeah.
there's 3 bedrooms. His bedroom, her bedroom, and when they're
And
gonna
then his with
copulate.
the other girl's bedroom.
No, and when they're gonna have children.
A sex bedroom?
Yes. That's the
That's
dirty
the one that
room.
they have sex with anybody.
That's the
Yeah.
well, then
But come
Because
on.
they
that's
they
the
are like
that's
that.
the
They
room to
have
procreate.
different wives.
I don't know about that. He's taking me back to the Louisiana Desi Arnaz days.
No,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
how it was
remember
back then
Desi?
in that
Yeah.
time. But
Yeah.
no,
That's, yeah. 'cause
in
my
the
grandmother,
Orthodox
grandpa was
community,
like that.
I mean, if
Yeah.
anybody, if we have anybody who knows about the Jewish culture, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But they come together only for having children.
Yeah, I
They have one
think
bedroom,
that's
then
the
they go
religion.
back to the home.
Just to
But if you
procreate.
notice when they have celebrations at the house,
Yeah.
the women are in the kitchen and the men are in the living room. They're
Yeah.
separate.
Well, that's a very strict religion.
Yeah.
That when the women have their period, men are not supposed to touch them. They're not supposed to be even in the same
No, man.
room with them.
I don't want to touch them either.
I don't want to touch them either. They got attitudes and everything.
Word.
You know, that ain't no religion. That's just common sense.
No, you come into the house and you give you that look and goes, Doña Maria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later.
That is funny. Yeah, no, I don't know if I agree with that. I agree with having 2 bedrooms in a house or an apartment or 3,
Yeah.
and make one of them a mad room. So this way, when you get mad, you go there and you sleep there.
You can
Yeah,
have
we
that.
have one of those.
But you
It's
know
called the
something?
sala.
The sala, right? But you know something?
The
It's
sala.
I could see that because everyone needs alone time.
I agree.
It's
I
nothing
agree.
personal.
Yeah,
You know, I want to go and reflect and relax and watch a show without having you being quiet during the commercials and talking to me during the game.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, and I mean, we have to be mindful of that. And it has nothing to do with, oh, you don't love me no more and all this stuff. And no, it's just usa la mente.
Yeah.
You gotta use your mind.
Yeah, I see your point. I see Nathan's point, and I see your point.
Yeah, not taking it, taking things with a grain of salt when you have to. Pick and choose your fights. Put it that way.
I think the separate bed thing is real good for a person that takes the whole bed and moves around and moves.
Yeah.
Listen, you got to go on your own bed.
Well,
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
The bigger the bed, the smaller space you have anyway.
Yeah. I put a picture like a couple months ago with the bedroom sheet,
Right.
It has hers, and you see the whole white part, and then it says his, and you see a small little dark part right there. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the whole bed.
Yeah,
She
you
gets
know what I mean?
3/4 of the bed.
I mean, it comes down to each his own,
Yeah.
but you have to know your partner.
Yeah, you have
Because
to.
this is the person
That's
you're
important.
vowing to
That's
spend the rest of your
important.
life with this person,
That's
good
important.
or bad.
Yeah.
You know, in sickness and in health, in riches and poorer.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, a lot of people don't take those vows sacred anymore. They're not sacred
No,
anymore.
they don't.
Because I remember as a conductor in the subway, I was listening to these two women talking. I goes, yeah, we're going to get married and stuff like that. But, you know, if it doesn't work out, we get divorced. And I said, bro,
Like
you're
nothing.
condemning it before it even starts.
Yeah, that's not. That's
No,
not right.
you killed it. Oh, but it has to be discussed. No, it doesn't. Because if you're talking about it has to be discussed, that means it's already in your mind.
Right.
What,
Right.
for the divorce?
Yeah.
It's called a prenup.
Yeah, but you sign a prenup, even though I don't think New York recognizes those.
You do a prenup, and that's it.
But then again, I don't have anything.
Well, I
The
have.
paper I'm giving you to sign is probably worth more than what I have.
What?
Yeah.
What's mine's is mine's, and what's yours is mine's.
Yeah, well, that's what the women say.
So I have two comments here. Marlene says, probably not necessarily you, me. Generally speaking, who knows? As for the children, lifespan for humans wasn't very long statistically way back then, so they married their children very early. That's a good point. When there were preteens or teens, so they could start at the earliest, 12, 13 years old, being married off. It's a thought. That is a good thought.
Okay.
Larry Abramsky says single beds in one bedroom get put together when they have sex, usually on Friday, Shabbat night. Oh, he's talking about the Jewish religion.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me read that again. Single beds in one bedroom get put together when they are having sex, usually on Friday, Shabbat night, after the bath went to the ritual bath, the mikvah during the day. Interesting.
Okay, see, yeah. So they have their rituals.
Yeah.
You know, and every religion is different. And it's funny, people always put Jewish people as a race. Jewish people is not a race, it's a religion because Jewish people come from all different from a lot of different countries.
Yeah,
You got Russian Jews, you got
I'm-
Polish
I
Jews,
met
German
Puerto
Jews.
Rican Jews before,
I
yeah.
said that
Yeah.
on my podcast.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's a
Whoopi
religion. And I
Goldberg.
thought that when I was younger. Until I schooled myself.
Yeah, I never even when I was young, I was like, so why do they call them black Jews? Like, are they black people that was born in Jerusalem? Like, you know, that's what I was thinking. And I'm
Right.
like, wait a minute, none of these people. It's
It's
whole
crazy.
different
Yeah.
story. You know, another show, but
Yeah, right?
They not. It's not a.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
yeah, that's crazy.
So
That's crazy.
all of that we're talking about, because Georgie posted up something recently on his Facebook page. He says, marriage is just not about a happy life, about a great partner, about a house, a dog, white picket fence, and rainbows and sparkles and all.
No.
It's about hospital stays.
Yep.
It's about
It's the reality.
sickness. It's
Yes.
about being there in the bad,
That's right.
getting through it. It's a lot more, and people don't
You
know.
test somebody, live with them.
Live with
Yeah.
them, right? That's what
Live
I'm
with them,
saying.
and then when they're not home, turn off the breakers. And then when they get home, what happened? I forgot to pay the bills. I don't got no money, to pay the bill. See how they're gonna act.
Exactly.
Oh, you don't got no money to pay the light? Got my man when the light is on.
Yeah,
Right.
and then right there,
You know.
Yeah.
it's no
why
good.
why
Yeah.
the refrigerator's
It's no good.
empty? I just spent my last money on this last bill.
Yeah.
I can't do groceries.
Yeah.
See how they react.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's a.
Yeah, living together will
Yeah.
tell you who your
I mean,
partner
it's
is.
going against all the ancient taboos, basically from
Yeah.
what we were taught.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tu salgas de la casa con blanco, vestida de blanco. I mean, if you're religious, yeah, but it's just like
This is a good one. Oh, it just
Larry
went off.
says the
She's-
Nazis murdered 6 million Jews because.
Wait a minute. Let me fix that. No, but it was small because Carmen said if you snore, you need your own room.
This is true. Oh, I got it here.
Yeah, here it is.
He says Nazis murdered 6 million Jews because they formerly considered Jews an inferior race.
Look at that, and it wasn't even a race; they're a religion.
Isn't that? That's crazy. George says, I know Chinese Jews. Okay,
Yeah, chino cubanos too.
Yeah.
And
I
the
would
thing is,
never
but
been
you know
married,
what?
but,
You know what really, really gets me? This is taking away from everything.
Right.
People denying that the Holocaust ever happened.
You know,
What?
you can't argue with stupid people.
You can't. I mean,
That's just
my
stupid
motto
right there.
is stupid people shouldn't breathe. And bro, this is like over the top, and you have supposedly intelligent people who are people of society saying this.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, are you serious? I mean, it's like, bro, I can't even smack you in the mouth.
Well,
Because
some of the
it's like,
most,
I have to walk away.
some of the people in the most highest posts in the U.S. have caused the greatest damage.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Of course.
stupidity is an epidemic.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Lack of common sense is epidemic.
It's like, bro, I don't know, you're taught stupid, you're born stupid, but stupid is stupid no matter how you cut it.
Yeah.
And we gotta move away from that, man.
Yeah, Marlene says now that changed because we were evolved. Our grandpa was spiritually very sound, active, and stopped smoking decades before he passed. He passed at 104 years old. That's right.
Wow. God
George
bless.
says, and maybe a third time coming up. Well, congratulations, George. I hope you get engaged, and I hope this time you say I do. I hope this person is right for you and they do right by you. Larry says the world tortures and murders Jews because the world holds Jews as a race and a religion.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, everything that we're talking about in regards to couples and it all ties in with our topic of Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day is a day to be nicey, kissy. But there's a lot more that goes with being in a
absolutely.
relationship. Actually, I was doing some research with whoever heard of the 5 love languages. You ever heard of it? Well, the 5 love languages, everybody has one. Everybody. I don't care.
Okay, let's see
if
which
you
one I might
believe
have.
it.
Well,
I
I
don't
might not have,
care
or which
if
ones I might deny.
You're too macho to think you have one, but everybody has 5 love languages. It's a book that, if you have a chance to pick it up, is by Dr. Gary Chapman, and there are 5. And there's only one that's your top priority, but the other 4 can be part of that, but it could be lesser. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the 5 love languages is 1, do you think you are the quality time type of person, which is turn off your phones, TVs when you're together, travel together as a couple, do things together, listen to each other, really listen to each other when you're having a conversation, have eye contact, quality time. The second love language is touch. Are you that type of person that likes to hug? You get excited when your partner is in the room, like a child at Christmas time. You like to cuddle. You like to hold hands walking down the street and have sex. The third love language is words of affirmation. Are you the type of person that loves to hear your partner say, I love you? You like to hear your partner compliment you. You like to hear words of appreciation and support from your partner. That's the third one. The fourth love language is acts of service. Are you the type of person that likes to serve your partner, clean the house to make them happy, cook their dinner? Does that get you off? You know, it's not so much being a slave to anybody. It's just your love language. The fifth one and last one is receiving gifts. Are you the type of partner that likes to receive gifts? And it's not so much the materialistic, but the thought behind it. You know, and this one guy that I follow, Jay Shetty, he talked about these love languages, and he says that he's the gift receiver. Okay. And the way he explained it was that growing up, his mother always had a great birthday for him and always gave him gifts growing up. She never missed a birthday, never missed a gift, and he grew up that way. So when he became an adult and got married, he associated love with receiving a gift.
Okay.
You know, so whenever his wife never gave him a gift,
he felt
neglected. He felt like he wasn't loved. And he gave elaborate gifts, big gifts. She would give little gifts, but then his wife is not the receiving gift love language person. His wife was quality time.
Okay.
So when you have two people who have two different love languages, you got to talk about it and work it out.
But now, when going back to the gift giving, when you give gifts all the time and stuff like that, you get that person used to it, and you end up being both to blame for it.
Right.
When that day comes that you didn't give that person a gift.
Right.
You know, so I like to do it sporadically.
Right.
I like to do it spontaneously. stuff like that. And
Yeah.
little things.
Yeah.
If you gave me a penny,
Yeah.
he goes, I saw this penny and I thought of you and I wanted to give it to you.
Yeah, that's receiving.
You're
a gift.
getting lucky tonight over and over again. But but it's the little things.
It is the little things.
Life's too short to breeze by.
Right.
You gotta stop and smell the flowers.
Yeah. Yeah. Luanda chimed in. She says, "Hello, fam. What's up,
Familia?"
Luanda?" Carmen says, "I agree. Stupid people should not speak."
No, you're right.
Going back to the 5 love languages, I took the test. You go to Google 5 love languages quiz. Take the quiz. It's about 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And it'll tell you what your love language is. And I took it. And to my surprise, I'm the quality time type of person.
Okay.
I enjoy quality time.
But I can understand that. As
Yeah.
growing up, you
Yeah.
were a quality kind of person.
Yeah,
You
I
like
love-
being with people.
Yeah.
You're a people person.
Yeah. And if I'm coupled, then I want quality time with you and me. You
But there's
know?
nothing wrong with
Leave
that.
the TV off. Leave the cell phones over here. Let's go on dates together. Let's travel alone.
Or even just sitting on the kitchen table, drinking coffee and
that's it.
conversating.
That's what I'm talking about.
Having a conversation.
That's
Talk
what
about
I'm
how
talking
was your
about.
day
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It doesn't even have to be an hour. It could be 10
Yeah.
minutes, 5 minutes, but
Yeah.
you make that quality.
Yeah. And the other thing is, growing up in a Hispanic household, we're always surrounded by family.
Right.
We're always
yes.
going away on vacation with family.
Yes. Or going
Always
to see
surround-
family.
Right. Sometimes you just want to be with your partner, and that's it.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
So that's quality. So I take the test. Go to 5 love languages quiz, Google it, and take the test and see what your love language is. And it's important that when you do meet somebody and you develop a relationship, that the two people in the relationship know what each other's love language is.
Oh, yes, yes.
Because
you have to be in tune with this
you
person.
have to be in tune with the person.
Because it's not like in the olden days. You get married, the man goes to work, he comes back, the woman cooks, and they say they exchange pleasantries or argue or vamos a hacer la compra, lo que sea. But it's funny. That was their quality time.
That was their quality time.
Our quality time is different. You don't have to have a set instructions of what quality time is.
Right.
As long as you spend time with that person, God, sometimes you argue or whatever, but you spend time with this person.
But even the couple that argue,
They were together.
and when they're apart, they miss each other.
Absolutely.
They'll
can't
get
wait to
back
get home.
Together. Right, they can't
Yeah.
wait to get
Yeah.
back home, but they'll get back to arguing. But that's what they love to do with each other.
That's their
that's
thing.
their
And,
time. That's
and then
their-
you ask them, how long have you been married? Oh, we got 50, 60 years married.
Yeah.
Well, then keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then, and then if he comes home lovey-dovey, ¿con quién tú estás?
Yeah, right.
That's where it starts. He goes, no, dame la pelea, pendejo.
Yeah.
I want the fight.
I want to fight. Let me smell you. Let me see
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
wear.
Bájate los pantalones ahora mismo.
Let me put some lemon on that. If it's irritated, you up to no good.
But it's funny because all that, what it comes down to, it's quality time.
It's quality time.
You spend time with. So what? You fought each other, cats and dogs or whatever, but you did it together.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be fun times all the time.
No,
I mean,
it's
that's
not.
their fun.
Man, that's the relationship. It's not always
Yeah,
gonna be fun.
yeah. With people like that who fight,
So as
don't
long
be
as
in the
there's
house.
understanding,
Don't
you
be
know?
in the house when they go to sleep.
Yo, that
Because
knife,
ahí que empieza la rumba.
that kitchen knife looks really sharp.
Not even the kitchen knife, bro. You know what's gonna happen there, bro? We're gonna try hard to give you another brother.
Oh.
No, but that's what happens. The makeup sex.
Makeup sex.
That's it.
That's some of the best sex, let me tell you.
Well, I don't know about that.
But it doesn't last long.
Well,
Luanda
make
says,
it quality.
Por amor, mi amor.
You make it quality, not quantity.
Make it quality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or take a bunch of soft beaters to get that slow longer.
Oh, that's what you wanted? Por amor, some por amor right there?
I don't know. She said the key word, por amor.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up, but you know what? Oh, there was one Valentine's Day I went out to a restaurant back a few years back, and I was at the window like this, and I see this girl come by. She looked mad as hell. Her hair was Puerto Rican or Hispanic.
well,
I don't
yeah.
know. She was mad.
She's probably Puerto
And
Rican.
she came right into the restaurant, right behind me. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? She busted her boyfriend with another woman, una china,
On Valentine's Day?
on Valentine's night.
Oh.
So I don't know.
It
what
could have been the
happened.
13th or the 15th?
Waiters came out and everything, and they had to take them out because she actually grabbed the lady's hair in the restaurant. They broke it up,
Wow.
And they told the boyfriend and the girl, go ahead, we'll hold her, so this way you guys have time to get away. She broke off their grip, grabbed that lady, and tangled her hair in her hands. And I felt bad for her because she had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe. Pero that guy got busted, and he tried to break it up. And I was like, and I ran out. I left my food right there. I ran out. Yo,
Did you take the
averiguado.
phone out?
Nah.
No, I don't think we have.
No, you know what I'm gonna do?
No.
Now, if they're behind me, I'm gonna take my plate. I'm gonna turn the chair around.
And then I'll be like, are you going to eat that? You're gonna
I'm
eat
gonna be like this. He goes, yo, no, just don't get too
You
close.
left a good piece of shrimp there.
Yeah, forget about it, man.
Yeah,
You know,
No,
man.
but key thing to females,
Horror stories, man.
if your mate is playing you dirty, it's your mate who you got to bust.
Right.
right.
Beat their
Right.
butt down, not
Right.
the person.
Not the
Now-
female, not
Unless
the
it's
male.
your best friend, then
If
that's
the
something
female knows,
different. Yeah, that's something different.
this is something different. But 9 times out of 10, they don't know.
You don't know.
They don't know.
And she was totally opposite from the Hispanic girl. Ella era chinita, bien pasiva, calladita. Now I'm like, yo, she
so
got
she-
beat down.
She got lucky. She didn't get the tiger and dragon girl. Huh?
Right? Imagine that, bro. Le mete una paliza. Y
So
go,
sad, so
¿quién
sad.
te manda?
Valentine's horror story. But anyway, your Valentine's, I hope is not a horror story. I hope you have a good time. Whatever you do, don't spend all that money. It's not
Oh, no.
necessary.
You got to see, man. The flowers, they were talking about in the news, man. They doubled and tripled in
Isn't that
price.
ridiculous? Isn't
Crazy.
that ridiculous?
Because it's supply and demand. There's nobody to deliver these things. Nobody wants to work.
And we're not even talking about long stem
That's
roses.
why- Didn't I say last week you work on Valentine's Day, so you have the excuse that you couldn't get nothing, and then the next day you go get the 50% off.
Yeah,
See,
but
but
what?
now
el-
you just threw us under the bus.
yeah, but
now
we
we're gonna
gotta-
do that.
We got to get off work until you're doing a double shift, a
Yeah,
triple
no,
shift.
but no, it's
You gotta
it's-
come to
it's
work.
crazy.
You gotta
Since the
come home
morning-
sometime.
Since the morning to the evening, I gotta go home. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. All right?
No,
Right.
you ain't lying.
Right.
No, but we were
Say
talking
that.
about that.
Say that again. Give him a
He
mic.
said if you gotta
No,
you gotta do it, you ain't crap.
Come in. Come in. Come in.
I gotta show love to my guy.
yeah, Rafi.
This is Rafi G, raw and ready guy.
Listen, what I was saying behind the scenes, if you gotta wait till Valentine's Day to give your lady flowers, candy, stuff like that, then you in a wrong relationship.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm keeping it as real as I can keep it.
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying.
But tune into my show after this because I got a segment called "Where Do Broken Hearts Go on Valentine's Day." These guys are the best. These guys are the best. Familia, yeah, familia.
That's funny. Well, piggybacking off of what you just said, Rafi, if you got to wait last minute Valentine's Day or your anniversary, man,
You got a problem.
or your birthday,
There's a problem.
See,
you know, you got to write all this down.
See, I got lucky. Valentine's is on a work day for us. So we can't do nothing anyway. She got to wait till the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I can put
freaking
my
weekend.
little coins together. I can wrap up
This
the
year's
quarters.
Perfect. It's what, on a Monday?
On a Monday.
It's on a Monday.
Okay, I get paid Thursdays. That means it's 75% off on Tuesdays.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
And me,
Here I come.
and me, I'm on a fixed income. I'm retired, so
Yeah.
I'll draw you some flowers.
Valentine's is starting to be
ARP card. I got mine too, baby.
Yep, that's right.
10% off.
6 years in.
10 to 12% on.
Yo, my compadre goes Dollar Tree. Go to Dollar Tree. Pot soil seeds under $5. That's right, Papa.
Listen, so few people chimed in. Luanda says, if you single, can you still take it? The
Take the
question.
test.
Take the test. Oh, yeah, take the test.
The way you said it was something.
Yeah, I was like trying
a
to figure out
total
what.
different
Wait,
thing. The love test.
the love language
Yeah.
Love
test.
yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Carmen
Right,
says
Well,
Puerto
if you're
Rican.
alone, you have no choice. to love
Yep, Puerto
yourself.
Rican chick.
Yep. My brother Manny, he remembers when he was on the job. My brother Manny's a retired cop. He was Valentine's Day was a big baby drama day. Baby mama drama day.
Oh, yeah. I could imagine.
That's right, bro. I'm sure. He got a lot of calls that day.
But lately, Valentine's is for the people that screwed up. So, you know, they need to make it up.
Yeah.
Valentine's.
See, but like
Day.
we were saying earlier, Valentine's Day is supposed to appreciate this person that you're with, like for the year that you've been with them. You do it normally. You celebrate normally, but this is where you drive it home. Like,
Right.
honey, this is this is
Well, I mean, it's a
just to
gesture.
say
It's a
thank you
gesture.
for the
take 'em
year
out
that
to
we've
dinner,
been
you
together
know?
or whatever. But
Yeah.
people don't look at it that way.
Well, since
They look
they
at it and go, oh shit, I
commercialized it,
screwed up the
that's
whole
why.
year. This is my time to make up. To make it. Yo, tune into Rafi's show, bro. He's got.
They commercialized it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once they
It's so commercialized, it's not even-
took
Yeah.
the whole info away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
took the whole.
Christmas is getting
Before
like
we get
that.
off the show, I want to ask you something. Wasn't Valentine's Day, because we're all from the same era,
Right.
Right.
wasn't Valentine's Day more fun when we were kids
Yeah.
than when we were teenagers?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, give him a mic because I don't think anybody hears. And
No,
I don't thi-
this
one doesn't
wasn't
work.
working. This
Give him
wasn't
another one. Can you give him another one? Because this is, yeah, we need to hear.
Charles is mine. Give me, Charles, you got clean breath, right? All right. You know why the Valentine's Day was fun when we were kids? Now, before we became teenagers.
Right.
The reason why it was fun when we were kids, I remember being in school and I couldn't wait to bring my mother a heart. I couldn't wait to bring my
You
mother
drew your mother.
I couldn't wait
Exactly.
to bring
Right.
my mother something that I made for her for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then when you become a teenager, you want to give it to the girl who sat
Right,
in class.
right.
And then you get your heart broken because she's accepting candies from everybody else.
Exactly.
Valentine's Day stopped for me as soon as I hit puberty. That was it.
Yeah. I think you were watching my story because that's exactly what happened. It was
but
mom's
it's
first.
true. It's true.
It was mom's first, and
Yes.
then it was the girl you had a crush on.
But-
Kindergarten to 6th grade, you're
But-
making cards for your mother.
Yep.
Your mother is your first
It
love.
is your first love. Yeah, your mom is your first
I
love.
said that last week on my birthday
Yeah.
show. The first woman you fall in love with is your mother.
Is your mom.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's right. That's
But
right.
you know,
ain't lying about that.
I'm guilty of the fact that I fell into the whole commercialism of Valentine's Day, even
we
in my
all do.
20s and 30s.
We all do it at
But
a time.
If you notice, as you get older, you kind of like, I'm just gonna cook something, some elaborate meal, not
Louis, you
spend
didn't
all
fall
that
in
money.
love, Louis, it wasn't a commercial. We all did it.
We all did it,
Yeah.
right?
You're a man, I'm a man. When we first tasted the cooch cooch, forget about it. Valentine's Day became the holiday because you knew if you did it right, you're
Yeah.
gonna get some cooch cooch.
Right.
Then when we got older, we were like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
How much money did I spend on Valentine's
Exactly.
before I met my wife?
Yeah.
And she's not asking for anything.
Right.
So shouldn't I have waited till I met my wife to do this?
Right. There you go.
You ain't lying. That's
There you
right.
go.
Yeah.
Ralphie G is gonna be lit.
Lit. He's gonna be lit. Carmen
Tune in
goes
for-
here because I have walked away from drama. I'm crazy, but I don't want to go to jail. I hear you.
Yeah, you
You ain't
it's
lying.
not
You ain't lying.
worth it.
It's not. It's I mean, like you said,
Keep it
you'd rather
simple.
cook or whatever. Valentine's doesn't have to be chocolates and teddy bears and flowers and stuff like that. It's doing something special for your significant other throughout the year, but it's like a birthday. You celebrate every day you're alive.
You're
But when your
celebrating
birthday
each other,
is when you give the celebration. This is me thanking you for being with me throughout these years and this past year when we went through a lot, especially with the pandemic and stuff like that.
Right.
This is my way of saying thank you, my love, for the entire year.
Yeah.
That's when it counts.
Yeah.
And you're
I'm
going to get lucky over
I'm
and over
lucky.
again.
I save money on chocolate. I look at the color of my skin, boy.
I love chocolate, bro. That's my Achilles heel.
That's
bro.
what my wife
Oh,
says.
my
I
God.
like do you ever try the 70-80% dark chocolate?
That's the best.
The bitter one?
I like to
That-
make, you know what I like to do? The chocolate that came comes in the yellow wrapper from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
chocolate, the
the,
cookie
the
chocolate?
Hispanic one.
They just opened up a spot in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And I used to take that guayalo and then make the hot chocolate.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's
Oh,
Pieces.
no, no, that's...
Bueno, mi gente.
It's still the #1 chocolate for me.
Right.
This is El Latino Ruido. Thank you for tuning in with us. I'm Javier Luis.
Johnny Boricua Prince Dones.
And
Thank
tune
you
in
for tuning in, guys.
to El Latino Ruido next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Have a good week and enjoy your Valentine's Day.
Pa'lante.
Don't spend too much money.
Por amor soy de ti y seré